Hello and welcome back to more PSCL baseball action here at Palm Springs Stadium. Today, got a good one for you here on the morning game. It's the Blue Sox versus the Chill. The Chill looking to bounce back from a big loss to the A's yesterday. The Blue Sox look to keep rolling. On the mound for the Blue Sox, it's number 23, Gavin Parch, a big right-hander. 6'1", 215 pounds. He's one of the uncommitted players. And he'll face off against this Chill lineup with a chip on their shoulder. Zach Reynolds alongside Sam Fetterman for today's action. Beautiful day again for baseball, Sam.
It is a great day for baseball today at the PSCL, and you know what? Every day is a great day for baseball. That's what I'll say every single day.
So it'll be the Blue Sox versus the Chill coming up in just a moment as Gavin Parch is finishing his warm-up tosses. For the Chill, leading off for them today, it's going to be Nixon Collins Brown, an infielder from Los Medanos College. Throw down to second is complete, so we will get underway here in just a moment. Cesar Ortega has a meeting with his pitcher, and now he'll step back behind home plate, and Nixon Collins Brown will step to the dish in the batter's box here. Here we go. Parch looks in for a sign. Gets it, comes set, and goes into his windup. First pitch of the game, and there for a strike on the inner half, 0-1. Comes the 0-1 from Parch. That one's outside, evens it up 1 ball, 1 strike to Collins Brown. One offering from Parch. This one's hitting to play over at shortstop, and it's booted, and Collins Brown will reach base to lead things off for the Chill.
Yeah, it's a rough way to start it if you're the Blue Sox. Just get a routine ground ball to shortstop and boot it.
So we'll see if the Chill can rally around that. Stepping up to the plate now. It's going to be Preston Carrillo. Played second base yesterday. He's behind the dish today. He's also from Los Medanos College.
I like what they do when they group the college teammates mostly together.
I feel like it helps bind the teams together a little bit more. That one misses inside, 1-0 to Preston Carrillo.
I mean, the same way you could think about it, it could be a double-edged sword. It could do two things. Help the team be more together, but it also could create cliques within a team. So the teams that do it right are the teams that win.
The 1-0 pitch in the dirt. Blocked by Ortega back there. Makes it 2-0 to Carrillo. As Nixon Collins Browns leads off first. Nobody out here. Top of the first. Just got underway with PSCL baseball action. Check on the runner. He's back in safely standing up. Parch set. The 2-0 to Carrillo. Swing and miss, 2-1.
Parch doing a good job just throwing some competitive pitches here. He should have one out in the inning already, but his defense hasn't gotten behind him right now. He's got to still trust his defense, though. Throw strikes, be competitive.
The 2-1 now. This one's hit line into center field, coming in on it and making the catch out there. Is the center fielder throw back in a little wild, but handled by Aiden Kelly, the first baseman. 1 down.
Good competitive pitch, good competitive swing, good play out in center field. First step was back, then he came in a couple steps.
It's England out there in center field for the Blue Sox. Now coming to the dish, it's Austin Lombardo for the Chill. It's 1 on and 1 down.
Could get out of the inning with one pitch here.
First pitch, this one's into play towards third base. Picked out, throw to second, there, throw to first. Double play, and you called it, partner. One pitch and 2 outs gets them out of it. Blue Sox with their chance to hit when we come back.
Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of rain, America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales, where hard to describe is easy to find, a place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Zach Reynolds, Sam Fitterman back here with you. Bottom of the first now, PSCL baseball action. The Chill with their own version of a tall righty on the mound. It is Tanner Hopkins, 6'3", 190 pounds, out of Gustavus Adolphus College. And he'll face off first with the switch hitter batting from the left side. That's the catcher, Cesar Ortega, for Reed Santos and the Blue Sox.
Got to throw competitive pitches here, throw strikes, just work like that.
Both the Ortegas and Wise do up here in the first inning for the Blue Sox. First, it's Caesar at the plate. First pitch to him from Hopkins. Misses, no, hits the outside corner, 0-1.
It's a good pitch. Outside corner, got to figure out if you want to swing at it. Looked like it was going to miss, but came back and in.
0-1. Also in their first strike on the lower third. Now it is quickly 0-2 on the Blue Sox leadoff hitter.
Dropped a good little changeup in there. Really like that pitch. Want to see him throw it again.
0-2 from Hopkins. That one's in the dirt. Makes it 1-2 to Ortega.
Thinking you go inside here. You've gone outside. You've gone outside. You've gone middle third. Go inside.
1-2 pitch to Ortega. This one's popped sky high, left side, into the foul territory. Coming on and making the play is the third baseman. That's Boyce over there. No, excuse me, that is Clayman. Chance Clayman, and he makes that play. And foul territory for out number 1. So now it'll be the other Ortega. That's Noble Ortega. I've seen him pitch for the Blue Sox. He's the extra hitter today, hitting in the 2-hole right behind his brother Caesar. First pitch to him misses just a little low. 1 ball, no strikes. That one misses up high, makes it 2-0 on Noble Ortega.
Just throw strikes here. Nothing fancy.
That one hits the outside corner, so make it 2-1. This one hit hard, but right at the shortstop for the play. A line shot with nothing to show for it, as the play was made by Owen Boyce over there. Unlucky for Noble Ortega. That'll bring up Caleb Wise to the dish, another uncommitted player.
Had a great time at the uncommitted game earlier this week.
That one misses outside to him. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 hits the outside corner. It's evened up 1-1. Wise trying to extend the first inning to Aiden Kelly, the cleanup hitter and first baseman for the Blue Sox. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Make it a 1-2. One, 2 from Hopkins. Outside, evens it up again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch, breaking ball, froze him, ring him up. 3 up, 3 down for Tanner Hopkins in the chill. They're back to the bats when we come back.
Like your bacon
Say it.
steady ultimate cheeseburger.
Go! Your Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger.
Hot.
Yes, we are.
We won't make it till you order it. Our best Bacon Ultimate Cheeseburger ever. Now at Jack in the Box.
Our family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our community with comfort solutions that fit their lifestyle and budget. For over 65 years, Desert Air strives to meet and exceed our customers' expectations, not only by keeping them comfortable, but by continuing to stand behind our service, products, and knowledgeable staff. Desert Air is family-owned here in the Coachella Valley since 1954 and will continue to be here for all your AC and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
Owen Boyce to lead this inning off, the top of the second here. Pitchers dominated the first. We'll see if there's more of the same. First pitch from Parch, swing and a miss by Boyce, 0-1.
He had a double play, got Parch out of the last inning after the error and the pop and the fly out. Chill are the worst team in the league by OPS, by batting average, and by runs scored. They are below the Mendoza line.
That one missed outside, makes it 1-1. In the dirt. Boyce ahead in the count, 2-1 now. Parch looks in for a sign and has it. 2-1 pitch to Owen Boyce. Inside half, strike 2. Chill scored 3 runs in the first inning yesterday before losing 19-3 to the A's. Have a chip on their shoulder today. 2-2 pitch. Lined up the middle off of the glove of Parch, and that's going to cost him a base runner. Could have been an out if he let it go. Instead, Boyce reaches. That'll bring up the center fielder, Diego Ruiz. It's going to be an infield hit for Boyce.
Yeah, and the Blue Sox 8th in the league in team ERA this season so far.
Parch working with a stretch now, gets his sign and comes set.
They've walked the second most batters of any team behind only the Bootleggers.
Ruiz squared the bunt but pulled back on that one. Didn't matter, it was a strike anyway on the inner half, 0-1 to him.
But they're also 3rd in the strikeout department behind the Lumberjacks and the Bombers.
Check on the runner, Boyce, he's safe, diving back in. Oh, 1 count on Diego Ruiz. Parch fires home. That one's low in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Actually, I misspoke earlier. The Chill actually got over the Mendoza line yesterday. They're hitting 201 on the season. They lead the league with 106 strikeouts as a team entering today.
Check on Boyce again. Back in safely again. Parch paying a lot of attention to him over there.
If you just want an example of how the Chill offense has really struggled this year, they have scored 44 runs.
That one's a strike on the inner half. Make it 0-2 to Ruiz.
The second worst team in terms of offense has scored 55. The gap between last and second to last is 11 runs. And in 12 games, scoring 44 runs, that's about less than 4 runs a game. So it's about 3 games, 2.5 games worth of runs that separate. It's more than 2.5 games worth of runs that separate.
Runner goes. This one, hit and run, works to perfection. Ruiz, a little excuse me shot into right field, and Boyce will move up to third. So runners at the corners, and nobody out for the Chill.
Just based on the way the positioning has gone there, really good work by the Chill offense, who, as I'd mentioned, have not been good this year. They are trying to fix that.
That's going to bring up Chance Clayman now, with a chance to put the Chill on top early. Parch has a sign, checks Ruiz at first, comes set. Fires home. This one hit up the middle. Soft roller, only play to first, so a run will come to score, and Ruiz moves to second. But the Blue Sox get their first out.
And that's all you can do if you're the Blue Sox.
So now that'll bring up the other claimant. That's Taylor Claimant, with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 out. And a 1-0 lead now for the Chill. Parch checks Ruiz at second, fires home to Claimant. He bunts, pops it up, but foul for strike 1. Trying a little small ball here to the Chill with the guy at second. Only 1 out. See if he scores to bunt again or swings away this time. Parch set, checks Ruiz. 0-1 to Taylor Claimant. He does bunt, pops it up again. And Ortega's not going to be able to make it to that one. So 2 pop-up bunts foul for an 0-2 count on Taylor Claimant.
Yeah, and sometimes you got to realize that the pitcher isn't really giving you something you can lay down. Just take your swings, man.
You'd have to think the bunt's off now, but we'll have to wait and see here. 0-2 count on Clayman, 1 on, 1 down, 1 already across for the Chill in the inning. 0-2 pitch, swinging away. This one's popped out foul, and Clayman stays alive. Still no 2 count. Clayman trying to battle here. Get another run across for the Chill here in the second inning. 1 out. Parch is set. 0-2 pitch. Just missed outside. 1-2 count now. Parch gets the sign from Ortega. 1-2 pitch to Clayman. This one's popped up. Right side in foul territory. Ortega gives it a chase. It'll get out of play, and Clayman continues to foul off pitches and stay alive. Clayman will step back in now.
Sometimes you just got to forget and throw another competitive pitch and just keep throwing competitive pitches, and he'll get himself out.
1-2 pitch, and that one hits him. Clayman works a good at-bat after failing to put down the bunt. He's able to reach base with a hit by pitch there after fouling off a few.
Well, that was not a competitive pitch.
I'll bring up Paul Gonzalez now. Lefty swinger for the Chill. A first baseman, sometimes outfielder. He's from Monterey Peninsula. He's got 2 on and only 1 out here. Double play back in order for the Blue Sox for the time being. First pitch to Gonzalez. This one's popped up into the outfield, left field, coming in on it. Play will be made for out number 2. Too shallow for the runner's advancement. So 2 down now, but still 2 on for the Chill, and here comes Anthony Campos from McPherson College, trying to get something going with 2 outs. Chill already pushed across 1 this inning, looking for more. Parch trying to keep him right there. Parch set, checks the runners, fires home. Campos, swing and a miss. 0-1. Oh, 1 to Campos. Swing and a miss again. Quickly 0-2. Parch trying to put it into this top of the second. 0-2 count on Campos. The pitch. This one's hitting the play over at shortstop. Picked out, flipped to second the short way. They get the out. Blue Sox get out of it, but the Chill take the lead 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Stay tuned on the PSCL Baseball Network.
Our family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our community with comfort solutions that fit their lifestyle and budget. For over 65 years, Desert Air strives to meet and exceed our customers' expectations, not only by keeping them comfortable, but by continuing to stand behind our service, products, and knowledgeable staff. Desert Air is family-owned here in the Coachella Valley since 1954 and will continue to be here for all your AC and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the caliente place to play.
The second now. Chill up 1-0. Blue Sox with a chance to answer here.
Chill offense that has really struggled this year, puts a run on the board. Now it's time for their pitching staff to stand up and get a shutdown inning.
Aiden Kelly stepping to the dish for the Blue Sox. Playing first base today. Kelly, Arriaga, and England due up. Tanner Hopkins still on the bump for the Chill. Ready to go. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike.
It was a good pitch there, really good work to get that first pitch in for a strike. That's what you got to do.
0-1 now to Kelly. This one's popped up back over the press box. 0-2.
Yeah, he looked right back at us after he hit that.
Hopkins working quickly here, looking in for a sign from Preston Carrillo. Has it and gets to work. 0-2 pitch to Kelly. This one lined hard but foul down the third base line.
He's got some good contact there. Just got to get the right timing, and then he'll really figure it out.
Hopkins taking a little bit more time now. Now he steps on the rubber. 0-2 again. Fouled off again. That was the definition of a protection swing, as that one was burning in on the hands of Kelly. Kelly calls time here before he'll step back in. Still 0-2 on Aiden Kelly. Hopkins trying to put him away. Another 0-2 pitch. Swing and miss. Foul tip held onto by Carrillo. And there's out number 1 at the bottom of the second.
Climbed the ladder, went upstairs, high fastball, just got him to swing and miss. Really good work.
So to bring up Aiden Arriaga for the Blue Sox out of nearby College of the Desert. Playing shortstop today. That one misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Hopkins gets the ball back and is ready to go as soon as Arriaga's back in the box. This one lined in center field. Ruiz comes in a couple steps and puts it away. 2 down.
Just a line out right at the center fielder. Good contact, but right at him.
So England stepping to the dish now. First pitch tapped foul, 0-1. Kyle England, another uncommitted guy for the Blue Sox, 6'4", 170.
We've seen him put a charge into a couple. He's looked really good at times.
Playing center field today for the Blue Sox. That one misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One offering hits the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Good competitive pitches being thrown here. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Hopkins.
1-2 pitch outside. 2-2. Hopkins looking for another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, and these misses aren't missing by much.
Next pitch, swinging and a miss. He got his man. 6 up, 6 down so far for Hopkins. The Chill up 1-0. Look for more when we come back.
Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain. America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Zach Reynolds and Sam Fetterman back here with you at Palm Springs Stadium. Nothing, and they're coming to bat again, trying for more.
Oh, it's the top of the third.
Stepping up now, it's Eric Logsden, usual shortstop. The extra hitter today, hitting in the 10 hole. Been one of the hottest PSCL hitters. First pitch to him, it's the outside corner, 0-1. Gavin Parch still out there for the Blue Sox and Reed Santos.
Yeah, and Parch has only thrown 29 pitches so far. Very efficient and very effective.
Next pitch, line right up the middle for a base hit for Logsden. He continues his hot streak, and he'll reach base and bring it back to the top of the order with Nixon Collins Brown.
Yeah, Parch is throwing a lot of strikes, but sometimes these guys are going to be able to hit these strikes and get base hits. But if you throw enough strikes, it shouldn't matter because you'll be able to get outs as well.
Collins Brown led off the game with a reach by an error. Was eventually erased on a double play. This one misses a little inside, 1-0 to Collins Brown.
We've seen him hit well at times, but he's done a lot of walking as well.
Check on Logsden. He's back in safely. Parch checks Logsden. Checks again. Now fires the pitch home. This one tapped to third. Only played to first base and made by Dawson for out number 1.
That's the smart play. It's the right play.
So one down here, top of the third. And Preston Carrillo back to the dish now. Parch set. Checks Logsden at second. First pitch, flied into right field by Carrillo. Play is made out in right field. Runner tags, that's Logsden, and he will be into third base standing up. 2 down, but a runner 90 feet away from the Chill, trying to make it 2-0. Here comes Austin Lombardo. Lombardo playing second base today. Made some nice plays over at third yesterday. Two down, top of the third. Runner at third base. First pitch, fouled out of play by Lombardo, 0-1. Parch looks into Ortega. Gets the sign, comes set, checks Logsden at third. The 0-1. This one popped up. Arriaga camping underneath it. It's short. He'll make the play, and no damage done by the leadoff base hit. Chill still lead 1-0. We head to the bottom of the third, where the Blue Sox try to tie it up.
In the battle of the burgers, one man made a declaration of delicious. Jack. He set forth, armed with artillery no one saw coming. Boxes and boxes of mouth-watering burgers. He was determined to bring great taste to this great nation in the name of life, liberty, and the pursuit of flavor for all, so that everyone could taste history-making burgers. And America ate it up. True story. With fresher and tastier ingredients, we're making every burger better, like the new Double Jack. History never tasted so good.
Bottom of the third inning now. Tanner Hopkins dealing through 2. Let's see if he can do the same here in the third for the Chill. He will be greeted by Jack Rose, 6'2", 215 pounds. Rose, Boise, and Dawson due up. First pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1.
It's a good pitch there. It's competitive. It gets across the plate.
0-1 to Rose. This one popped up right side, and that one will get out of play, 0-2.
Both pitchers doing a really good job getting ahead in the count.
Both pitchers have been efficient. Hopkins is a little bit more efficient so far. That one outside.
You can afford to waste a pitch on 0-2.
Tried to coax a chase in the dirt away. Couldn't get it. Still plenty to play with here. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. And he starts this inning like the end of the last one with a strikeout. Hopkins dealing, faced the minimum so far.
He's K'd 4.
And here comes Jacob Boise from Wisconsin Eau Claire. That one's in there for a strike. I've got some family up in Wisconsin, and I'll tell you right now that he is experiencing some weather that he will never experience up there. Breaking ball there, and for a strike quickly, 0-2.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get some hot days up there in the upper Midwest, but yeah, nothing like this.
That breaking ball missed just a little high, 1-2.
The thing about the upper Midwest is it is very, very bipolar in terms of the weather.
That one finds the zone, ring him up, 2 Ks in this inning, 3 in a row for Hopkins. He is in his groove.
And he just stared at that. He became a pair of shoes. Nothing more he could do. Nothing more that he did that a pair of shoes couldn't do out there. Just stared at it.
So here is Caden Dawson, the third baseman. That one misses low and outside, 1-0. trying to have a different fortune than the first two batters to come to the plate this inning.
Back-to-back backwards Ks to start the inning.
Going to get called time. This one lined hard, but caught over at second base. Great play by Austin Lombardo, and still just the minimum face by Hopkins through 3. Chill try to rally their bats and take a bigger lead on the other side.
Our family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our community with comfort solutions that fit their lifestyle and budget. For over 65 years, Desert Air strives to meet and exceed our customers' expectations, not only by keeping them comfortable, but by continuing to stand behind our service, products, and knowledgeable staff. Desert Air is family-owned here in the Coachella Valley since 1954 and will continue to be here for all your AC and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure. Just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh, yeah. Whoop 'em good, Jack.
This game moving right along. Zach Reynolds, Sam Fetterman with you now. The top of the 4th inning. Parch still out there. Pitched well, just giving up the 1 run. Facing off against the Chill here. Owen Boyce stepping up his 2nd time at the plate. First pitch from Gavin Parch. This one, first pitch swinging, line in the center field, coming in. That one's going to drop just in front of the center fielder, England. And the Chill are aboard with the base hit.
Yeah, Owen Boyce having himself a nice day right now. That's a base hit there. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. 4 hits for the Chill.
Ortega and Parch going to have a word. And now they'll go back to their respective positions as Diego Ruiz steps up. His last time up, had a single on a jam shot, but a hit and run that worked to perfection. Moved the runner, I believe that was Boyce himself, up to third base, and who eventually scored the only run so far. See what happens this time. Parch set. And a check on Boyce back in, standing up. Now the first pitch to Ruiz, breaking ball for a strike on the inner half.
Yeah, 2nd time through for these Chill hitters. Ruiz got on base with a single to right last time.
Boyce leads off first, held on by Kelly. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Really nice off speed there, 0-2 on Ruiz. Parch trying to work around the leadoff single. Runner goes. This one hit and run again. And it's going to work again, this time via the infield single. But either way, that one placed perfectly between second and first. Both men went for it. Neither could get to it in time. Then nobody was covering the bag, and so now 2 on. Nobody out. Here comes Chance Clayman.
Yeah, that was just a missed communication by the defense there, and the offense will always be glad to take advantage of that.
Would have been a tough play anyway. Now the first baseman, Kelly, playing in front of the runner here. Corner in as well at third. That one misses just outside to Clayman. 1 ball, no strikes. Maybe protecting a little against a little bunt here, potentially. Clayman didn't show at that time. One 0 pitch. Fouled back, 1-1. Chance Clayman at the plate. Taylor Clayman on deck. Gonna have time here. Parch wants a new baseball. He'll be granted his wish. Pitchers always very peculiar about their baseballs.
And you'd have to ask them. They can only give you their reasons, and sometimes they can't even give you a reason. It's just about feel.
So Parch with a new baseball looks in, gets his sign in, comes set. Boyce off second, Ruiz off first. Clayman at the dish. A check on Boyce. He's back in safely.
Key thing here, just think about the hitter. Don't worry about the base runners at all.
1-1 count on Clayman here. Nobody out. 2 on here, top of the 4th inning. Next pitch, fouled, straight back, 1-2. Parch trying to work around a couple of hits to start the inning. Nobody out yet. He's got a 1-2 count on Chance Clayman, the third baseman, for the Chill. Another pickoff attempt. Back in safely is Boyce. A better throw closer to the shortstop side of the bag. Might have got him. It was a little leaked to the second base side, though. The 1-2. This one fouled out just past the grandstands here on the third base side. Still 1-2. Clayman battling here. One, two again to Chance Clayman outside. Make it 2-2. Really good at bat here from Chance. Two pitch, swing and a miss. Finally got his man one down here. Parch gets Chance Clayman swinging. Here comes Taylor Clayman to the plate. Tried to bunt last time, couldn't get it down, and eventually reached on a hit by pitch. 2 on, just 1 out here. See if he scores to bunt again or swings away the entire time.
Yeah, Clayman got plunked last time.
Parch will look back Boyce to second. Now step back on the rubber.
Again, I think the key here, don't worry about the runners. You can end this inning with 1 pitch, and you still have the bats behind you if you give up a run or 2.
Time called here. A lot of mind games going on between the runner, the hitter, the pitcher. Everybody's back and ready now. Parch comes set. That one a strike on the outer half to Taylor Clayman.
Really competitive pitch there. It's a tough one for him to decide to swing at because his stance is a little bit low, and he's got to come a little bit up for that. But it's always a strike.
And now Parch steps off, and he'll step right back on the rubber.
Just trying to take guys out of rhythm and stay within a rhythm for himself.
Next pitch to Clayman. In the dirt, good block from Ortega. Runners stay put. Next one just misses a little low.
That was a really close pitch, 2-1.
Taylor Clayman ahead here in the count. Boyce at second. Diego Ruiz at first.
Taking deep breaths.
That one misses low. Now Clayman in the driver's seat, 3-1, and Ortega gonna go out to the mound and have a word with his pitcher, trying to settle down.
You know what he's saying right now? He's saying just be calm, be patient, throw it into my glove, don't worry. It'll get there. If it doesn't, it'll hit someone else's glove before it hits the ground.
I've had the pleasure of at least once watching Ortega work behind the dish for the Blue Sox pretty up close, and he's a good leader back there behind the plate, always talking with his pitchers, and one of the phrases I've heard him use is, nobody cares, just next pitch, come in and do your job. Doesn't matter what happened on the previous pitch, just do your job one pitch at a time. See if he said something similar there, and if that worked for Parch. Check on Boyce, he's back in safely.
Again, don't worry about the runner. It's just not the priority right now. The runners will resolve themselves if you throw good pitches.
(3-1) to Clayman. This one popped up back over the press box. It's run full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, see, 3-2 count with 1 out. All you got to do here is make one really good pitch, and the complete complexion of the inning changes. It goes from the hitter in the driver's seat to the pitcher in the driver's seat.
One pitch at a time. Long look here. Now Parch has a sign, come set. 3-2, payoff pitch. Just misses inside. The bases will be loaded. With just 1 down, here comes the lefty Paul Gonzalez. But first, a meeting at the mound with Coach Reed Santos now. Now the Chill Coach Nick Escalera gonna have a chance to talk with his hitter and runners now as well. Everybody's game planning here.
Yeah, and still the key, once again, you're not going to get out of an inning if you're not throwing strikes. And Parch was doing a great job of throwing strikes for most of this game, and he still has, really. It's just that at-bat right there was a really good at-bat, and it didn't work out in his favor in the end. I mean, he's thrown 70% strikes today. I think he's just got to keep doing what he's doing. Don't think about the runners. Just pitch your game.
Got to deal with the bases loaded situation here, and Paul Gonzalez at the dish. First pitch. Showed bunt, pulled back, swung on. This one tapped, and that's going to be really unlucky for Parch. It's going to be 2-0 Chill now. He pulled back from bunt, but that one worked as a bunt, as it was just barely tapped into play, and Kelly came in on it. Nobody covered the bag. Everybody's safe.
Yeah, they just didn't know how to field it right, and I can't blame him. It's a really tough. That's a really tough play to field. 2-0 Chill, and with the way that Hopkins has looked, that might end up being enough for the moment.
He's been really good on the mound for the Chill. Bases still loaded. 2-0 Chill over the Blue Sox. Just 1 down here, top of the 4th inning. Campos shows bunt, gets it down, but foul. 0-1.
I really am not a big fan of bunting, but I think that sometimes when you can make it work, go ahead and do it. But bunting with the bases loaded, I'm not a fan of that because you can just get the force out. You have to really lay it down perfectly.
Certainly a bold choice. See if he does it again. He's squaring up. Now he pulls back, swings away, taps it to third. Throw goes home, one out there. Throw to first, double play. Blue Sox get out of it, but the Chill do tack on one more. It's 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Zach Reynolds, Sam Fetterman with you. 2-0 Chill over the Blue Sox as we're now in the bottom of the fourth inning. Stevie Murata at the plate for the Blue Sox, trying to do something against Tanner Hopkins, who's faced the minimum so far and has done it efficiently nonetheless. His first pitch to Murata in the dirt outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and when you're facing a guy, I mean, this is still the first time through the order for Tanner Hopkins, so he's going to face guys a second time this inning, and he's got to show them something different than what he showed the first time.
That one a strike on the lower half with the breaking ball. 1-1 now to Murata. That one in there for a strike as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Hopkins is really doing a good job over that outside part of the plate right now. Gotten a ton of called strikes.
1-2 pitch from Hopkins. Murata just got a piece and fouled it off.
He just barely got a piece of that one.
Murata's a guy out of Cal State Los Angeles, teammates with Power player Anthony Angel Jr., who hit a home run for the Power last night. 1-2 again to Murata. This one's hit and handle over at third by Clayman. Throw across to Gonzalez, and they got him. Nice play over there. 10 up, 10 down to start the day for Tanner Hopkins.
So perfect the first time through the order. We'll see what happens the second time through. But, I mean, we saw something happen last night, so who knows.
So Cesar Ortega, the catcher, back coming up to the plate with the top of the order. Coming
Odds
back
are
up.
highly against it. The odds are somebody's going to reach base at some point.
That one missed low. 1-0 to Ortega. Breaking ball floats in there for a strike. He's used that pitch really effectively here today so far.
Yeah, and I know I said that you got to show guys something different, but that could just be location. It could be different pitches. It doesn't have to be change everything, but you can change one thing at a time and just tweak the way that you pitch to guys, and it can still really work.
1-2 now. Ends up hitting Ortega, so there it is, the first base runner for the Blue Sox after Hopkins had him down 1-2. So that'll bring up Noble Ortega now. Trying to get something going for the Blue Sox. They'll have a courtesy runner for the catcher, Ortega. That's going to be Aiden Morton over there at first base now. Taking his lead, held on by Paul Gonzalez. Hopkins working from the stretch for the first time. Misses just low to Ortega. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, and we've seen this stretch be kind of the white whale for a lot of pitchers in this league. They've really struggled pitching out of it at times.
1-0, misses a little outside. 2-0, not missing by a bunch, but missing nonetheless. Ortega ahead here 2-0 as Morton leads off first. Check on Morton, he's back in safely. A 2-0 to Noble Ortega. Hits the strike zone that time on the outer half. 2-1, Ortega's still ahead, but Hopkins battling back. 2-1 pitch. This one fouled straight back, even 2-2. Two-two pitch. This one tapped right at Hopkins. He'll flip on to first for out number 1. Morton moves up to second.
That's the smart play there. Don't try too hard and get the out at second. Just try and get the out that's the easiest to get.
So Caleb Wise will step back up now. With a man at second, that's Morton, the courtesy runner. 1 down here, bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, and Tanner Hopkins so far today, just 49 pitches. This is his biggest inning. It's been 14, which is really impressive.
First pitch breaking ball hits the outer corner. 0-1.
Really good frame job that time, I thought, by Carrillo.
The 0-1. This one chopped right back to Hopkins again. He'll take it himself. And that will do it for the bottom of the 4th inning. Blue Sox get their first base runner, but still an important 0 and a couple of important columns. We'll be right back.
For amber waves of grain, America, sweet America. You know, God done shed his grace on thee.
It's time to step away from the sofa and get back to the world you love, the world of Agua Caliente. So get ready to rediscover that winning feeling again at Agua Caliente Casinos.
Top 5 now, PSCL baseball action. Chill versus Blue Sox. The Chill lead 2-0. Gavin Parch back out there for the Blue Sox. But there is some movement now in their bullpen.
And Parch has been very impressive today, even though he's given up the 2 runs and he's only struck out 1 guy. He's been efficient and he's been effective. Usually 2 runs through 4 innings is enough to give your team a chance, and it gives them a chance. But with Hopkins on the other side today, It's going to be a really tough one.
Swing and a miss at the first pitch there from Eric Logston, who lined a single into center field his first time up. He's down 0-1 here. Top of the order to follow. 0-1 outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball floats in there beautifully for strike 2.
Yeah, really good pitch there. He's got to now find a pitch that he can get in the strike zone on 1 and 2. You don't want to dilly-dally here with a hitter like Logsden.
That one misses outside, make it even 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and just that one pitch could give Logsden the jolt he needs in terms of his approach, because he's such a great hitter, and you don't want to dilly-dally with him at the plate.
2-2 pitch from Parch. Ring him up on the outside corner. Logston didn't like it. Out number 1 in the top of the 5th inning.
Big strike zone there. That's all I could say. That was a really close call and a tough pitch to swing at if you're Logston, because he probably doesn't look like a strike out of the hand, but it came into that zone.
So to bring it back to the top with Nixon, Collins, Brown. That one's in there for a strike, 0-1.
60 pitches for Parch, 43 strikes.
The 0-1 outside. Breaker couldn't stay in the zone. 1-1. One offering from Parch, taken in the dirt by Collins Brown. He's ahead now, 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1 count, 1 out. You don't want to get behind 3-1 because that changes the whole complexion of the inning.
2-1 pitch here. This one lined up the middle, and a base hit for Nixon, Collins Brown into center field. Trying to get something brewing again for the Chill.
That's another thing that can change the whole complexion of the inning. A runner on base.
So here comes the catcher, Preston Carrillo.
And you can see that he's the catcher based on all the dirt that he's got on his pants right now.
Been working hard behind the dish. Catching a pretty good game from Tanner Hopkins right now. And now he's at the plate, trying to do his part offensively. Collins Brown leads off first, held on by Kelly. First pitch to Carrillo. First pitch swinging, popped up into right field. Play will be made for out number 1.
Yeah, and that's routine for Bicey. Nothing. Barely even had to move.
Whenever I played in the outfield, those are the ones I always liked. Not having to move very much, but that may be for the wrong reasons. 1 down now. Or 2 down, excuse me. And here's Austin Lombardo. Check on the runner. He's back in safely. That's Collins Brown over there.
Chill lead at 2-0, and they're looking to keep that lead, and they're looking to extend that lead.
First pitch to Lombardo, a strike on the outer half.
Now there's a pizza joint near me called Lombardo's. There's also a football coach called Lombardi.
Pretty good one at that. 0-1 to Lombardo. This one chopped over at short. Instead, it's taken by the third baseman. He'll throw across and make the play. So no harm done by the single from Collins Brown. Blue Sox look to get something going on the offensive side when we come back.
Our family at Desert Air has always had one mission: to provide our community with comfort solutions that fit their lifestyle and budget. For over 65 years, Desert Air strives to meet and exceed our customers' expectations, not only by keeping them comfortable, but by continuing to stand behind our service, products, and knowledgeable staff. Desert Air is family-owned here in the Coachella Valley since 1954 and will continue to be here for all your AC and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
It's a warm one here in Palm Springs. Chill versus Blue Sox. Chill lead 2-0. And here comes Tanner Hopkins on the bump again. Nobody even stretching for the Chill yet, and why would they? Hopkins has been incredible. They'll face off against Aiden Kelly here to lead off the bottom of the 5th. We'll see if Hopkins can continue this run of dominance here.
51 pitches so far, 35 of them for strikes. His last inning, he threw 16 pitches, which is the most he's thrown in an inning.
And Kelly steps in the box, ready now. First pitch tapped right back at Hopkins. He's had a few of those. Fires a strike to Gonzalez at first. One pitch, one out here in the 5th.
He really took pride in that throw over to first.
Yeah, he definitely fired that one in there. Shut off the arm. So to bring up Aiden Arriaga now. First pitch to him from Hopkins this time around. Breaking ball came out of the hand wrong. 1 ball, no strikes. A 1-0. That one came out of the hand better. It's 1-1. One offering coming from Tanner Hopkins. This one swung and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, now you got to throw another good pitch here, and it's 1-2, and there's a ball out in center field for no reason.
I'll get that taken care of. Hopkins will let his defense get back set. Now he'll step on the rubber. Arriaga in the box. 1-2 pitch. Way outside.
Yeah, it just looked like it came off the hand wrong. It slipped out. Happens.
So a 2-2 count now for the College of the Desert shortstop Aiden Arriaga. The pitch from Hopkins. Fastball that time outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hopkins hasn't walked anybody yet.
3-2 payoff pitch. This one swung, hit right side. Fielded at first by Gonzalez. Flip to Hopkins. 2 up, 2 down. So now here comes Kyle England, the center fielder. Hopkins still grooving here.
Yeah, he's looked really impressive so far.
Two down here, bottom of the 5th. Hopkins working quickly here. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1 on England.
Yeah, and he's throwing strikes right now at a high clip.
0-1 gets to the backstop, make it 1-1 now.
Yeah, and that was probably his worst pitch of the day right there.
Chill lead 2-0. 2 out here, bottom of the fifth. 1-1 pitch, swing and miss, make it 1-2.
Yeah, now he's one pitch away from getting through 5 innings here.
1-2 pitch. This one popped into right field. Coming in, dive, and it's caught! The play made in center field by Diego Ruiz saves the day, makes the diving catch there. Blue Sox, no runs. There's another big 0 in their box score. We'll leave it at that. Chill, back to the bats when we come back.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than one, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the caliente place to play.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $27.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Zach Reynolds, Sam Fetterman back here with you. PSCL baseball action now, the top of the 6th inning, and a new pitcher on the mound for the Blue Sox. That is number 36, Morgan Petito, out of San Bernardino Valley. Really good game we've got going here. Close one. Pitching has been good on both sides, but the Chill with that 2-0 lead. Owen Boyce steps into the batter's box here. First pitch, a strike on the outer half. Petito, a big guy, 6'5", 245 pounds, menacing on the mound. The 0-1, swing and a miss, make it 0-2. The big southpaw, Morgan Petito, 0-2 on Boyce. The pitch. That one's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2, just missed outside.
I thought that was the right spot. I thought it was a really good pitch.
Thought that one might have caught the zone. Home plate umpire says otherwise. It's 2-2 on Owen Boyce. That one's outside, and now it's run full, 3-2. Good at bat by Boyce to work it back to a full count after being down 0-2. Diego Ruiz on deck. Payoff pitch outside. Boyce works the leadoff walk. So here comes Diego Ruiz. Trying to add on for the Chill. They lead 2-0 here, top of the 6th inning. Nobody out. They got a man on first. That's Boyce, who just walked to start things off in this inning. First pitch just missed outside to Ruiz. It's 1-0.
Make sure you catch the ball before you frame it.
One zero outside as well. 2-0. He's not missing by a ton, but he is missing a little bit. Arm side outside to the right-handers here. Petito trying to settle down here. The 2-0 to Diego Ruiz. And their first strike on the inside half. Two one now. Low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Boyce reached with a walk. Ruiz 1 pitch away from reaching on a walk himself. Three-one pitch outside. Ruiz works the walk, and the first 2 have reached for the chill. Via the base on ball is a good opportunity to add to their 2-0 lead.
Is this where the game starts to get away from the Blue Sox and the Chills start to put some more runs on the board? The Chill need a big inning to start. The Chill could use a big inning. They've been starved of those most of the year, and they could really strike while the iron is hot right now and get some runs and bring home a win if they can keep getting behind Hopkins.
Ortega has a meeting with Petito on the mound. Now he'll return back behind the dish. Chance Clayman stepping up to the plate with 2 on, nobody out. Corners drawn in a little bit, about even with their bases. Kelly in front of the runner, Ruiz at first. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Chance Clayman.
Yeah, and it's not like Petito isn't competitive. He's thrown strikes to multiple guys here. He's gotten ahead in counts, but he's just missed on some key pitches.
Long look here, gets his sign and comes set. 0-1 to Clayman. This one popped up right side. It's going to get out of play. 0-2.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he needs, just throwing strikes, getting ahead in the count.
Had Boyce down 0-2 and eventually walked him. We'll see if he can finish off Chance Clayman here. Looks into Ortega for a sign, has it, comes set. Steps off. Could hear catcher Ortega telling him to step off. Boyce getting a huge lead out there at second base. Good communication there.
Yeah, with no outs, and you do definitely have to worry about a base runner with no outs. But you still should be focused mainly on the hitter.
He's got Clayman 0-2 here. Looks in for a sign, gets it from Ortega, and comes set. Boyce takes off, runners go. A throw that goes to second. That's not in time, so a double steal. Boyce to third. Ruiz at second. Pitch missed outside. It's 1-2 to Clayman. Really big opportunity now for Clayman and the Chill to add on to the lead, and the infield drawn in for the Blue Sox.
I thought it was a good pitch, but...
Well, now it looks like they maybe did call it a strike. Clayman heading towards the bench, so maybe he got rung up there. Looks like that'll be the first out of the inning on the double steal. A strikeout looking. A little confusion there, but got it taken care of now. Here comes Taylor Clayman. Still just 1 out. And 2 runners in scoring position. Infield will still be drawn in here. Outfield playing fairly shallow as well. Trying to gun down runners at the dish. First pitch to Taylor Clayman in there for a strike, 0-1. Petito comes set. The big 6'5" southpaw fires home. This one line, left field. That's down and fair. 2 runs will score easily. This one's into the corner. Clayman digging for second. He'll be there. Round second. He's going for 3. The cutoff, the throw to third. He is out. Clayman out at third base, but he does get a 2-run double to make it 4-0 Chill.
Yeah, and that's a risk that you're willing to take there with a 4-run lead, making that out at third base. It's just a really well executed relay, but for the Chill, getting those 2 runs absolutely huge.
Now 4-0. First pitch, a strike to Paul Gonzalez with 2 out and nobody on. Lefty-lefty matchup. That one misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I thought that was a good pitch. Didn't offer for it, though.
One and Gonzalez hits the outside corner, 1-2.
So now 2 outs and nobody on, and it honestly makes the job of the pitcher a lot easier when you get that out at third base.
Takes a lot of pressure off. 1-2 to Gonzalez. Ring him up on the outside corner. Petito gets out of it, but the Chill add on 2 more. It's 4-0. Tanner Hopkins back to work on the bump on the other side.
In the battle of the burgers, one man made a declaration of delicious. Jack. He set forth, armed with artillery no one saw coming. Boxes and boxes of mouth-watering burgers. He was determined to bring great taste to this great nation in the name of life, liberty, and the pursuit of flavor for all, so that everyone could taste history-making burgers. And America ate it up. True story. With fresher and tastier ingredients, we're making every burger better, like the new Double Jack. History never tasted so good.
When it comes to air conditioning and heating questions, Desert Air has the answers. Like, did you know it is recommended that you change your filters every 6 months to keep your air as clean as possible? And do you know it's important to service your system at least twice a year to keep it running optimally, especially here in our extreme desert conditions? Desert Air knows. And with a team of experienced and factory-trained technicians, we are here to help with all your air conditioning and heating needs. Desert Air. Live comfortably.
Bottom of the 6th now. Tanner Hopkins on the mound for the Chill. Out for his 6th inning of work. He's only allowed 1 base runner. And that was via the hit by pitch. Gonna face off here against Jack Rose. First pitch. This one's popped up out of play right side. 0-1. Rose, Bicey, and Dawson do up this inning. The 0-1 to Rose goes behind him. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and it's still very early in the inning, and it's just one tough pitch, but you do have to wonder if Hopkins is struggling a little bit right now, because that was a longer inning. They need to think about sending a guy to work in the bullpen right now.
Hopkins gets a new ball. 1-1 pitch coming to Jack Rose. That one's outside. 2-1. How much gas is left in Tanner Hopkins' tank? That is the question right now. Chill with a 4-0 lead. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him chasing that one. 2-2.
Yeah, and that's a good pitch, key pitch that you need to make right there. Now you got to try and make another pitch in a different location.
2-2 pitch. This one hit hard but foul down the third base line. Rose stays alive. Was on that pitch just out in front of it. Rose steps back in for a 2-2 count again. Hopkins kicks, deals, swing and a miss. He got him. Chased that one low and in the dirt. One down here in the sixth.
Yeah, and that's Hopkins' 6th strikeout of the game. He's thrown 68 pitches, and he's gotten 16 outs.
Jacob Bicey now at the dish. 6'3", 195 from Wisconsin Eau Claire. First pitch to him. Outside corner, strike one.
Yeah, he's leaning a lot on his break. Bad thing, but it could be a warning sign if.
This one hit hard towards short. Picked out, throw across the diamond. Not in time. First hit for the Blue Sox. Throw gets away. And moving up to second is Jacob Bicey. He'll be in scoring position now. There it is, the first hit for the Blue Sox here in the 6th inning. What a performance from Tanner Hopkins, and he's still got a chance at a shutout, but he's got a runner at second base for the first time here.
Yeah, now I got to worry about the runner, but the key thing, once again, just throw strikes. If you throw enough strikes, the runner will take care of itself, and you got a 4-run lead, so if this run scores, it's not the end of the world if you get a couple outs with it.
First pitch, swing and a miss from Caden Dawson.
Had something extra on that one.
Yeah, maybe a little frustration with himself. Got a ground ball, really tough play. Great effort at short, but couldn't be made.
That would have been a super impressive play had it been made.
The 0-1 fouled back, 0-2 to Dawson. Third baseman from Walla Walla Community College.
Hopkins thrown 8 strikes out of 10 pitches in this inning.
Oh, 2 to Caden Dawson. That one's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball outside, make it 2-2 now. Dawson trying to push across the first run for the Blue Sox. One out here, bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2 count. Pitch from Hopkins. This one's flied into left field, and that one's going to get down just past the left fielder. Coming around third is Bicey. He's going to score. Caden Dawson with an RBI double. And the Blue Sox are on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, and that was smoked out to left. Really good work there by Dawson. Drives in the run, 4-1, but the key here is that you can't get too rattled by that. If you are the Chill, you still have a 3-run lead. You still have an out in the inning, and you don't really have too many outs that you need to get here.
Just 5 more outs needed for the victory. Coach Nick Escalera out to have a chat with Hopkins and his infield. Stevie Murata ready to step up to the plate for his second time. Escalera will head back to the dugout now. Shows a vote of confidence in Tanner Hopkins.
And you have no reason not to have a ton of confidence in him. He's been absolutely fantastic today.
So the runner leads off second. That's Caden Dawson with one out here. Murata at the dish. First pitch to him. Hit towards third. Picked out by Clayman. Throw across the diamond in time. 2 down. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th now.
Yeah, and the key there was that they kept the runner at second.
Back to the top of the order was Cesar Ortega, who reached on a hit by pitch his last time up. That one's outside and low. 1 ball, no strikes to Ortega. One pitch is low. Back pick to second. That one's going to get into center field. Runner will not advance.
I don't like that idea. It's got to throw 120 feet.
Didn't cost him there, but easily could have. It's 2-0 on Ortega now.
I mean, the difference between a back pick attempt at second and one at first or third is about 30 feet of throwing distance, which is significant.
That one missed outside, so now it is 3-0 on the Blue Sox catcher and leadoff hitter Cesar Ortega. 3-0 pitch. Missed a little high. Ortega takes his walk. Hopkins starting to show signs of tiring, but nobody up yet for the Chill. Pinch hitter here is going to be number 17, Michael Raymond. Another big guy. A lot of really tall guys on this Blue Sox roster. Raymond, another one, lefty-lefty at 6'3". Courtesy runner Aiden Morton back over to first base for Ortega.
I mean, the difference is about 0.3 seconds if you're throwing at 70 miles an hour. And those 0.3 seconds will make an impact between the difference between a back pick at third and first and a back pick at second.
That one missed outside. 5 balls in a row thrown by Hopkins. 1-0 to Michael Raymond. That one outside as well. 2-0.
And if you're throwing less than 70 miles an hour on the throwdowns, then it's really going to take even longer than that, because 70 miles an hour, that's around 100 feet per second.
2-0 pitch. This one's popped up into left field. It's shallow. Coming in on it. Not going to be able to make the play. Runner coming home. The throw. Oh, now he's held up. He might have been safe, but held up at third base is Caden Dawson. So the bases will be loaded for the Blue Sox. It's 4-1 Chill, but the Blue Sox threatening big time here.
Yeah, and now with Wise coming to the plate, actually a pinch hitter coming to the plate for the Blue Sox.
It's going to be Carson Windeshausen, another guy from Wisconsin Eau Claire. Coach Reed Santos is going to have a chat with him here about his mindset at the plate. Just trying to drive something into the gap and maybe tie this one up. A bases clearing hit would do just that.
And a home run would roll the inning over.
And give the Blue Sox a lead. Windeshausen steps in. Another guy, 6'5", 225. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike.
But then again, Tanner Hopkins is still dictating the tempo, the pace of this game, and that is the key here.
Next pitch, a little low. Win with the breaking ball again. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. This one fouled out towards Sunrise Park. 1-2. Hopkins trying to shut it down right here, keep it at just the 1 run, and keep the Chill with a lead and send it to the 7th. 1-2 pitch to Windeshausen. In there, ring him up on the outside corner. Gets out of the bases loaded jam. Blue Sox do add one, but Chill still lead 4-1. We're heading to the 7th.
Oh, beautiful, far spacious skies, far amber waves of grain, America, sweet, God done shed his grace on thee.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure, just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh yeah, whoop 'em good, Jack.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty!
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't have dissed your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No.
Imagine a place where birdies tell tales. Where hard to describe is easy to find. A place that brings the stars closer to Earth. Can you imagine? This is Rancho Mirage.
Top 7 now. Zach Reynolds, Sam Fetterman here with you. PSCL baseball action. This has been a great game. It's 4-1 Chill. Top of the 7th now, and the Chill try to take that run back from the Blue Sox. New pitcher on the mound for the Blue Sox is Max Meltzer. And he'll face off with Anthony Campos to lead things off here in the 7th. Chill wants some insurance runs before they try to close it out in the bottom half.
See what the lanky right-hander can do.
First pitch coming from Max Meltzer. Swing, line drive, and fair past the diving third baseman. Campos around first. He'll dig for second. Throw in, not in time. Anthony Campos with a leadoff double. That was a line shot down the third base line.
Yeah, that was absolutely a frozen rope there. Perfect ball placement right next to the glove of the third baseman, but out of the way of where he could get it. Great work.
Caden Dawson gave a good effort diving for it. Couldn't get his glove on it. So now nobody out and a runner in scoring position, and here comes Eric Logsdon, the reigning hitter of the week. One of the two. First pitch he sees from Meltzer is up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 pitch. A strike on the outer half.
Good frame job there.
1-1 to Logsdon. This one fouled out towards the parking lot. 1-2.
Ahead in the count, that's the key.
Logston steps back in the batter's box now. Melcher looks in for a sign and has it. Comes set, checks the runner at second. That's Campos. Fires home, that one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the order due up next. That's Nixon Collins Brown in the on deck circle for the Chill. 2-2 pitch. Way up and outside. It's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Good at bat from Logston here. Can he finish it off? Or can Meltzer finish him off? Meltzer set. 3-2 payoff pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again.
Yeah, and it's a good fight by both sides here, but Meltzer really has to put a pitch in the strike zone.
Umpire gets a fresh set of baseballs. One is given to Max Meltzer. He'll go back to the mound and do battle again with Eric Logston. Logston a shortstop from Chaffee College. Working a good at-bat here. Another 3-2 payoff pitch. This one hitting the left field. That one's going to get down for a base hit. Campos is going to be held up at third. Runners at the corners, and now Logston's going to go to second on the throw. Cut off tag. He's safe. They say the tag missed him. Aggressive base running there. Moved up to second on the throw from left field.
Wow, I thought he had him there.
It sure looked like it. Umpire with a much closer point of view. Coach Reed Santos is going to ask for an explanation here. Here comes the whole Blue Sox infield to surround him. Trying to listen in on the conversation. And umpires not usually going to change their minds. Doesn't seem like they're going to here. So with nobody out, there's 2 runners in scoring position. Campos at third, Logston at second. Infield drawn in for the Blue Sox. Here's Nixon Collins Brown.
Yeah, Nixon Collins Brown with a chance to really do some damage here. Infield playing in, just get it over the head of one of them and 2-run score.
Pitch from Meltzer. In there for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and the infield right now not particularly worried about the runners on base, aside from their alignment in terms of if a ball is put into play. But before the ball in play, they're not worried about the runners, and that's the right idea here with no outs. You just got to get outs.
This one popped up behind the plate. Ortega looking for it. He camps underneath it, and he makes the catch.
And that's a huge out.
Big out number 1. Still big opportunity for the Chill, but a little pressure taken off. Here comes Preston Carrillo. The catcher from Los Medanos College. Infield still in with just 1 out. Top of the 7th here, Chill lead 4-1, looking for more. That one up high, 1-0.
Yeah, 1 more out. If you get 1 more out here, you can put the infield back to normal setting and just focus on getting it out, and you got to focus on getting it out here.
That one misses a little above the letters. 2-0 to the Chill backstop. Long look from Meltzer here to Ortega. Gets his sign. Comes set. 2-0 pitch. Strike on the inner half.
That's a huge pitch. You cannot afford to go down 3-0 with these 2 runners on base.
2-1 offering. Up high, make it 3 balls, 1 strike. Meltzer needing a big pitch coming here. Austin Lombardo on deck for the Chill. Three-one pitch to Carrillo inside. He'll take his walk and load up the bases with just 1 out.
Yeah, and that's really not what you're looking for there if you're Meltzer. You just really got to throw strikes. And, yeah, you can set up the inning-ending double play here, but you are really in danger. You're playing with fire.
Lombardo steps up. The corners will still be in for the Blue Sox. The middle infield will be a double play depth. Courtesy runner at first base, excuse me. Looks like that's going to be Mac McClelland running for Carrillo. He'll take a big lead, not being held on. Kelly in front of him. Bases loaded. First pitch to Lombardo. Up and away, 1-0. Next pitch from Meltzer. Chased it, tapped it, foul, did Lombardo. It's 1-1. Could have been ball 2 outside, but he tried to swing at it, put a good swing on it, and fouled it off. Evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one pitch from Meltzer. This one hit up the middle. At second, fumbles with it. He can't grab it. Everybody's safe. Runner now caught in a rundown. And now they're going to catch him coming, trying to go home. That's Logston. He avoids the tag, but goes out of the baseline, so he'll be out for out number 2. But 1 run did come in to score to make it 5-1 Chill, and there will be runners at the corners with 2 down for Owen Boyce.
That was wild.
Certainly, I am glad I'm not keeping the scorebook right now. I'm not sure how I'd score that one.
I'm not even sure what I'm doing. So hold on. Campos safe at home. Logston safe, and then out. Out on last play. I don't even know who threw it. I think it was you.
And now they got another guy caught in a run down at first base. That's Lombardo. He dives in. He's safe. Runner comes home. It's 6-1 Chill. Base running playing a factor here.
Oh, my Lord. This is wild.
Meltzer faked to pick off to third, then turn around, threw it to first. Lombardo took off for second. He came in safe, so the runner broke for home and scored. Makes it 6-1 Chill. 2 outs. A runner at second base. That's Austin Lombardo. Meltzer will step off here, and now the umpires will talk things over here.
So, this has been a wild inning, and it's made the Blue Sox job in the bottom half a lot more difficult.
And now the 2 umpires and the 2 coaches are going to have a talk here. So now everybody will return to their positions here. Two outs, top of the 7th. Chill leads 6-1. Owen Boyce in the batter's box, trying to keep it going for the Chill. First pitch to him from Meltzer, up and away, 1 ball, no strikes.
I mean, they've had multiple chances to get out of this inning. That should have been a tailor-made double play ball, and it turned into something that definitely wasn't.
That one misses just above the letters of Boyce. It's 2 balls, no strikes now. 2-0 pitch. Huge hack from Boyce, but missed it wildly. Makes it 2-1.
That was one of the biggest swings I've seen all year in the PSCL. He wanted glory.
Absolutely. Thing about taking those big hacks is it usually throws off your bat path. That one not even close to making contact. Still ahead in the count, though, 2-1. Pitch from Meltzer over his head. 3 balls, 1 strike. Meltzer takes a walk around the mound, now steps back up on it and puts his foot on the rubber, looks in for the sign. Tried to collect himself. We'll see if it worked. 3-1 pitch. Inside, Boyce works a walk. 2 on and 2 out here. Meltzer really trying to collect himself now. Walks halfway out to second base, now back up to the mound. No pitch clock here for the PSCL. Diego Ruiz steps in. First pitch he sees from Meltzer is a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
That's a good pitch, and that's a pitch he really needed to make.
Meltzer set for the 0-1, checks the runners, fires home. Outside, 1-1. And that one plunks Ruiz in on his hand, and that will load the bases back up. And that'll bring up Chance Clayman. With the bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th, Chill leads 6-1, looking for more.
Yeah, and this inning should be over after the ground ball that was hit a couple batters ago, but it's just not there. And he can't quite recover from it.
Coach Reed Santos, former big leaguer, out to talk with his pitcher Meltzer. Santos, the pitching coach for the Palm Springs Power and for College of the Desert.
The 17-1 Palm Springs Power, actually.
They are on fire. Ortega back behind the dish now. Santos back to the dugout, and Escalera heading back to the third base coach's box. Bases loaded, 2 out. Chance Clayman at the plate. Meltzer set. First pitch to Clayman. A strike. 0-1.
On the inside corner there, yeah, that's the right pitch you need to make.
The 0-1 now to Clayman. Up and in. Evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it looks like he tried the same spot but couldn't make it work.
A 1-1 offering from Meltzer. Up high, 2-1.
Yeah, and the key, you really, really have to throw strikes right now.
Hitters count 2-1 on Chance Clayman. The pitch from Max Meltzer. This one swung, ripped hard and into right field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes another. Throw in. Not going to be in time, so another 2 runs score in. Back pick not there. Ruiz in safely at third. 2-run score, make it 8-1. Chill.
Yeah, and he took that pitch and he absolutely roped it. Really good work there to see the right pitch, hit the right pitch, and find the one that he wanted. catch the ball at the right time, and drive in two.
Taylor Clayman now at the dish. 1 run away from a rolled inning.
And a rolled inning here would be absolutely devastating for the Blue Sox, whose pitchers started this game so strong.
Meltzer finds the zone there. 0-1 on Taylor Clayman. That one misses up. It's now 1-1.
Yeah, you just got to throw a strike. Don't think about the base runners. Just throw a strike. The inning's going to end one way or another.
1-1 offering. Check swing. Home plate umpire says he won. It's 1-2.
Clayman 1 for 1.
Long look by Meltzer. This catcher Ortega's going to call time and say, let's try it again. Meltzer gets the signal this time. Runner goes, 1-2 pitch. Foul off.
Sending the runner with 2 strikes and 2 outs and fouling that pitch off just stays alive. Good work by Clayman and a great pitch by Meltzer.
Yeah, Clayman able to spoil that one. Looked like it would be a strike on the inside half. Tough to do anything with it, but Clayman fouled it off to see another pitch. One, two again. Runner doesn't go this time. Ring him up on the outside corner. Clayman didn't like it. Blue Sox finally get out of it, but the Chill add on some more. It is 8-1. Back with the Chill trying to shut it out when we come back.
Agua Caliente Casinos has added more of the hottest and newest slots. With more than 155,000 square feet of gaming, your next jackpot is just a slot pull away. No matter which of our 3 premier properties you visit, Agua Caliente Casino Rancho Mirage, Palm Springs, or Cathedral City, you'll always find more of the hottest and newest slots. Agua Caliente Casinos, the Caliente place to play.
None of us can see the future, but we can plan for it. And Eisenhower Health has been doing that for years, adding state-of-the-art new facilities, innovative technologies, more doctors in key specialties, and more health centers across the valley, and new programs to meet specialized needs. Whatever the future brings, bring it on, because Eisenhower Health is here for you today and tomorrow.
Bottom 7 now. Tanner Hopkins back out looking for the complete game. He's got Jason Silva warming up in the Chill bullpen to back him up if needed. He'll be greeted by the first baseman, Aiden Kelly. Chill lead 8-1, trying to secure the victory here.
Just got to throw strikes. No pressure now.
First pitch, breaking ball strike on the outside corner, 0-1 to Kelly.
I mean, look, the no-hitter's gone. The shutout's gone. It's a 7-run game. There's really no pressure here for Hopkins. He's just got to get the ball in the zone, and it doesn't matter if the game ends 8-3, 8-1, 8-5. He's probably going to – it's really tough for them to score 7.
Check swing. Home plate umpire says he went, so now it is 1-2 on Aiden Kelly from Mission College, the big 6'3" first baseman. back against the wall here, 1-2. Pitch from Hopkins. Swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball. Out number 1 in the 7th.
And that's a really good pitch, and he's still feeling it, even though he struggled a little bit in the last inning, Hopkins.
So now that'll bring up Aiden Arriaga. Down to just 2 outs are the Blue Sox here.
Yeah, and Hopkins wasn't even supposed to start this game until just moments before. Seems like it was a really good call by Escalera.
First pitch missed just outside, 1-0 to Aiden Arriaga.
You know, it looked like the umpire was ready to call that a strike, but he made the right decision at the end of the day.
1-0 pitch, this one fouled off down the left field line. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Interested to see what type of pitch he goes with here.
1-1 offering. In the dirt, 2-1. Arriaga heading out.
Really still no pressure here for Hopkins. Just get a strike over the plate here and then work from there.
Arriaga steps back up with a hitter's count, 2-1. The pitch from Hopkins. He swings, puts this one into play. Out at second. Lombardo has it, fires to Gonzalez. 2 down, 1 out away from a chill victory.
It's a good pitch, and the hitter didn't really have much that he could do about it besides ground it to second base.
And now we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Tyler Nelson, number 20. Another guy from Wisconsin Eau Claire. The last hope right now for the Blue Sox. Chill lead 8-1. 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch to Nelson from Hopkins, breaking ball outside half, 0-1.
That's a really effective pitch there. He's used that breaking ball to get him a lot of called strikes on the outside half to right-handed hitters.
0-1 pitch is another breaking ball. This one misses low and away, evens it up 1-1. Morton in the on-deck circle if it can be extended to him. The 1-1 pitch from Hopkins. This one chopped up the middle and can't be picked out by Boris at shortstop. So Nelson reaches base, extends it a little bit. And now here comes Aiden Morton. First at bat today. He's been on base as a courtesy runner a couple of times.
Don't get discouraged if you're Hopkins. You're doing the right thing.
First pitch, strike from the breaking ball again, 0-1.
Yeah, he's going to work that outside corner really well. Don't worry about the runner. You got 2 outs.
0-1 pitch. This one skied into left field. Left fielder camps underneath it. He'll make the catch. The Chill win this one 8-1 over the Blue Sox. What a day. Complete game. A 1-run ball from Tanner Hopkins. He was masterful on the mound, and the bats did their job as well. For Sam Fetterman, I'm Zach Reynolds. We got more PSCL baseball action coming up here in just a bit with the second game of the day. Chill win